Oh no, what is this? Boom! Fight Night Champion with me, Dunbar Snack Bar. So excited about this. If you couldn't tell already, I just got done downloading the demo for the game. This is the demo, not the actual game. Don't get too excited. So we'll be going over my first impressions of what I think about the game based on the demo. I know that this is just a taste of the game. The demo is more to tease you rather than give you the whole experience of the game, especially since I'm going to be doing more of the different career modes that they've got in the game. So this will just be a test, of course, to see what the fighting gameplay is like. So we'll be going through this together. Feel free to comment on it too as you're watching this. Opening menu, you got Fight Now at the top, and you do have an Xbox Live option, so you can see what multiplayer's like. And of course, you got a whole bunch of different videos you can watch, and you can view those on YouTube. For the demo, I'm going to go in the blue corner just because I like blue. Now, of course, you're limited to what boxers you can do. They're not going to give you the whole set. You can choose between the different weight classes. You can go with welterweight or with heavyweight. And when you go with heavyweight, you kind of have the choice between only Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali. I'm going to end up going with Muhammad Ali for this one just because I think Muhammad Ali is the greatest and he fits my style of boxing a little bit more. Good venue to be starting this off with. It's nice they didn't give us Windy City Boxing Gym. And first look at the controls here. You're going to notice it's actually Fight Night Round 3 with the buttons and Fight Night Round 4 with the right joystick put together. So this is going to throw me off because I'm used to both, but not on the same control at the same time. So don't expect too much out of me. I'm sure I'm going to get confused trying to do an uppercut with X and A rather than putting the joystick in one direction and rotating it upwards. But here is the pre-fight, I guess, animations. There's my guy, Muhammad Ali. I shouldn't say my guy. We all know who Muhammad Ali is. Now, comparing the two boxers, like I said, Muhammad Ali fits my style a little bit more. He's definitely taller. I like that. He should have a little bit of a longer reach, but it actually shows Tyson has a longer reach. Be playing Tyson in his 20s. But just to first look at the graphics, I mean, just of the individual boxers themselves, we're kind of looking like Fight Night Round 4 graphics, which is bittersweet, I guess you could say, because one, it didn't go down in quality, but at the same time, it didn't go up. So not expecting too much of a difference out of the visuals of the game. And there's Mike Tyson. I like that little sleeveless shirt thing he has going there. Again, nothing too different about the visuals. I think overall, when looking at the boxers themselves, here's some more pre-fight animations. I'm surprised they have this many, because usually in Fight Night Round 4, from what I've seen so far, they just dive right on into it. Again, just taking a look at some of the statistics about the two boxers. Nothing too exciting here. I'm kind of excited to get down to the boxing. I just wish I'd skipped that, but I wanted to give you guys the whole experience. So here we go. Gonna be hitting the gloves together, shaking hands, switching a few words there between the two of us. Go to our corners, and here we go. First thing I notice about this here is the camera is a lot different than what we've had in previous fight nights. And the visuals, too, on the actual punches are, one, I think, faster. But, two, you got that motion blur. I mean, watch this with, some of the punches. Like that right hook that Muhammad Ali had there. That was pretty crazy. I don't know if I like this so far right now, but it might grow on me here in the next 3 rounds. Since this is a 3-round match, we'll take a look, though. Wish Tyson would just let go of me. I can't remember what button it is to push him off. I'm going to try and stay inside here because I'm going to go crazy on the punches. The ropes, too, you can interact with those. Those will bounce if you end up hitting him. So I'm sure if you get caught on the ropes, or better yet, you get your opponent caught on the ropes, you'll see that animation going, too. A lot of animation out of the fans in the background, too, so that's kind of nice, but nothing you'll ever notice if you're really concentrating on the game. But I don't know what I think about this, the new visuals here. Because it seems like the punches are going a lot quicker, which means things like dodging punches, blocking punches, and just trying to react to your opponent is going to be a little bit more difficult. And if you'll take a look at the bottom, the stamina is really the only thing that shows on the HUD. So they got rid of what you found in round 4, and I am dazed right now. Look at the HUD change a little bit there too, showing my stamina being really low and my damage. So I ended up getting out of that one without being knocked down, so not too bad. But look at Ali, the animation they have for him when he gets tired. I mean, it looks like he can barely stay on his feet. I don't know if I like that animation because it makes it look like Ali is, hurting rather than he's just a little bit tired. I got 10 seconds about left here in this, so hopefully I'll be able to get out of this. Stamina takes a long time to build up, it looks like here. I'll go into that here in a little bit, just as we're in between rounds. Know they were going to make some changes with this here. And here's what they did. You can see they kind of go with the Fight Night round 4 system where you earn points based on how you do during the previous round. But instead of you getting to choose where to spend the points, the computer is going to decide where to spend the points. I don't like that, because if I'm fighting, we'll just say against Tyson here. So let's say in this one I don't have too much damage, but I do have a lot of stamina that I've used up. I don't want the computer spending anything on my damage, and try and keep me healthy. I just want it all going for my stamina, so I don't have a choice over that anymore. That's not something that I like. I'm starting to learn a little bit. It's hard forming a strategy for this game just because I think things happen a lot quicker. That adds a great level of difficulty too. In fact, I think the game is so fast, it's hard to even see if you've punched the guy or not. Usually you have to go off of the sounds and kind of off the commentator too. But there are a few times here where it was saying that I, got a combo on him. I couldn't tell I got a combo on him. So I was kind of excited to hear that, but at the same time kind of disappointed I didn't get to see it. Because that's one of the things I've loved about the prior fight nights, especially Fight Night Round 3. You knew when you got a combo. I don't know what I was doing right there. I'm just playing around with some of the buttons here too when I don't have Tyson nearby, which I should be using to build up my stamina. But I'm just trying to see what buttons do what. For a little bit here, I end up using both. Kind of embarrassing. I hit X and then do the right joystick just to see if it's worth anything combining the two. I don't think so, to be completely honest. You got to stick with one or the other. And I don't know what I'm going to go with yet, because I'm learning Fight Night Round 4 controls and I'm liking them. But I do see the advantage, of course, of Fight Night Round 3, because I don't have to do the whole, put it in one direction, rotate it up. If I want to do an uppercut or if I want to do a hook, do this. I don't know. I just like being able to hit a button and know what kind of punch I'm getting. So I'll probably stick with that. They'll probably have some different control schemes, of course, too, like if you liked one over another. So we'll see about that. That's, of course, something they're not going to show in the demo. Just watching some of the videos here, too. I mean, I've looked at them on YouTube prior to this game coming out. They're going to be doing some things with career mode. That's going to be cool. Of course, you'll be able to continue to create your own boxer. That's actually my favorite part of the game. They said, and I thought this was kind of funny, this is timing on what I've been doing. They're going to do some improvements to the amateur tournament that starts off. Like they're going to do amateur scoring now and give you authentic amateur equipment. I don't know. The game's more about being a pro than an amateur, so I was kind of worried too that was one of the big things that they were focusing on, is the amateur tournament and just being an amateur. They don't know, or what I've read, I mean, there's just been speculation that on top of being a professional and building that up, you have to also build yourself up as an amateur, kind of in the same respects, rather than just having a 4-round amateur tournament. So, I don't know. I'm not going to lie, first impressions of the game have not been good. A lot of the excitement I've had for the game has kind of gone away to the point where I don't even know if I'm going to be getting it, because this is such a fundamentally different game. I mean, if you saw that right, whatever that was Tyson did, that's ridiculous. There's absolutely no way any human being would be able to get a punch like that off in that amount of time. And my punches are sitting there just slithering on top of Mike Tyson, as I try to do those hooks and they miss. It's like I'm resting it on his back. I don't know if I like this. I do like the camera, though, and I do like being able to move around the ring a lot easier. I do get the feel that the ring is bigger compared to the rings that we've had previously in Fight Night Round 3 and 4. But other than that, I mean, just looking at that, yes, I know Ali is tired. I know I've been throwing a ridiculous amount of punches, but I don't know if I like some of these animations. I don't like the punching animations for sure. I don't like the motion blur. Because right now, I really have no idea how I'm doing, because it's really hard to see what punches I've gotten on him, which ones I haven't. I guess we're going to find out here, though. Rather than giving you who won right off of the bat, since this is going to a decision, they do make you wait a little bit. Some anticipation as to whether or not I won or lost. Let's see here. And it looks like I do. That's sweet. So the first game, a Fight Night champion, goes to me and to Muhammad Ali. I'm interested to hear what you guys think about this, though, to see if we're kind of on the same, you know, if we're thinking the same thing on the same brainwave or whatever you want to call it. So feel free to comment on this, and like I said, I'm interested to see what you guys think. Definitely download it. It's available on Xbox Live if you guys have it. If you've got a PlayStation 3, I'm sure you guys can get it from a source here too. But try it out. Let me know what you think, because if there's not too good a reception of the game, probably not going to get it. Save myself $60 here. But thanks for dropping by, guys. I really appreciate it. It's awesome to have you guys come by. So please subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. And let me know if there's anything you want to see. All right, guys.